Hello there, welcome to a brand new Hobby Streak week. This week we start with day 2469. As ever, I finished last week with some roleplay. This time we were playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Quite a lot of fun. We didn't really get far into it as we were all trying to remember actually how to play the game and sort of what our stuff does, because it's been a year since we last played. But it was an absolute blast, and thank you, Shane, for roleplay, for running it. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait to continue next week. Anywho, this week I'm going to finish off, or today I should say, I'm going to finish off these guys from Marvel Zombies. I'm only going to do about an hour and 10 minutes today because I've got quite a lot of stuff on, because I'm also going to be starting the Combat Patrol video. There wasn't much left to do on these guys anyway, so it didn't take too long whatsoever. It's just a few sort of minor details and then finishing off the bases. I've got to say, enjoyed painting these guys. They are some sort of pretty fun models to paint. I always enjoy painting the superhero stuff because they're very limited when it comes to the actual colour schemes, and they're not overly detailed like a lot of stuff seems to be getting these days with miniatures, especially with Warhammer 40,000. Speaking of which, after I finished all these guys and then sorted out their little paint guide, or recorded what I needed to record for the rest of their paint guide, I then went ahead and started to record for the Combat Patrol. I stuck the models together and gave them a quick spray, but that's as far as I've gotten today. Just quickly recorded the video, or the beginning of the video. Going to start painting them tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm going to paint them all tomorrow, not start. I'm going to get them out of the way, and then hopefully on Wednesday, going to start recording the battle report. Today is day 2470, and I'm going to start on these chappies from Marvel Zombies. It's Moon Knight, Luke Cage, She-Hulk, and Quicksilver. Lots of lovely, fun miniatures. Quicksilver's super easy to do. He's literally just blue and white, so he's going to get done almost sort of the fastest. The fastest, however, is going to be Moon Knight. I love painting Moon Knight. I've got the Crisis Protocol Moon Knight, and he's an absolutely fantastic model. Although I've got to say, I think this one's better. And he's such a joy to paint because he is literally base coat, a little bit of a wash, and then dry brush, done. So he's going to be done in no time at all. His base is probably actually going to take longer than the rest of him. Yeah, so these guys are quite fun anyway. Having lots of blast. God, I'm good at English today. It's really hot today in my flat. I'm just sweating, so I don't. My brain is, I think, is dribbling out of my ears. But these guys, lots of fun to paint. Hopefully, I'll get them done on Thursday. I can't really actually do them tomorrow, as I'm not really able to paint tomorrow. I'm off to my parents to help them with the garden. They're both elderly, and the garden's getting a mess. So I'm going to be doing that all day. So this is all it for today. Tomorrow I'll probably build something when I get back, I think. Today is day 2471. I ain't got much time today. I've been around my parents, helping them sort out their garden. They're elderly, so they need a lot of help. So I'm just going to stick these three units together. So more Star Wars stuff, more 40k stuff, and more Marvel Crisis Protocol. Today is day 2472, and I'm going to continue work on these guys from Marvel Zombies. Nearly called it Marvel Crisis Protocol. That's a completely different game. Didn't get really far into them. I got quite far into them. I was hoping to get them sort of more finished than I did today, but I kept getting lots of distractions, phone calls, packages arriving, and things like that. So unfortunately, I couldn't get as much done as I would like. But fingers crossed. They should be able to be finished tomorrow. They're looking like they're going to be finished tomorrow. Things ended on a wash wall, basically. However, after I sorted out these guys, or I got as far as I could, which is my normal 2-hour slot that I set aside for the Hobby Streak, I then continued with the Combat Patrol video and got these guys finished painted as well. Also going to be sorting out their little battle report too. Today's day 2473, and I'm going to do a little bit more work on these guys. However, unfortunately, I'm not going to get them finished today. Hopefully, I'll get them finished on Sunday, as tomorrow I won't really be able to do any painting, as I won't be in. So I'm going to put some models together instead. Having a blast painting these guys. I have come to the realization that I definitely 100% need some glasses, because it's really getting difficult to actually see the minor details. So I think I might need to book an appointment with the optician, so I am no longer blind as a bat when it comes to painting some of these models. Other than that annoyance of getting older, though, I am enjoying painting these guys. I much prefer the paint job I've done on this She-Hulk than I did do for the Marvel Crisis Protocol. So fingers crossed I'll release another version of She-Hulk in the future for Marvel Crisis Protocol, and I can do a better job on that one rather than the garbage that I've done on the original one. Things ended with a wash wall, and a little bit later on in the day I also stuck together the stuff for the next Combat Patrol video. I put together a Hellbrute. Lovely model, absolutely fantastic. Today is day 2474, and I'm going to just put this Star Wars Shatterpoint set together. That's pretty much it. I've been out all day and I'm kind of tired, so I don't really have enough time or want to paint. Today is 2475, and I'm going to finish off these guys for Marvel Zombies. It's been an absolute pleasure painting these guys. I'm really happy with the way they've come out. I think coming to the realization that I finally need to wear glasses has helped quite a lot. It's just one of those things, and you get old, you just don't want to like admit that things are failing. But you know, it is what it is. It's helped me sort of pick out details a lot quicker and a lot easier, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, I had an absolute blast painting these guys. We're stepping closer and closer and closer to Galactus. I don't know how many sets I've got left. I think one, off the top of my head, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, and then Galactus himself will be done. Or started at least on the 25th. So fingers crossed I can get there in time. It's been a pretty good week this week. Of course, not everything you see here was fully painted. I finished off the Falcon and that lot for this week, so that wasn't really major. But more Combat Patrol stuff done. The next video is looming, and we'll be starting to paint that tomorrow. And of course, more Marvel Zombie stuff, with the stuff that I've spent most of the week painting. Didn't have as much time as I'd hoped this week. A couple of days where I didn't actually really paint at all, or get a chance to paint at all. But next week will be different. And if you want to see that, if you want to see more, if you want to follow me on my road to painting Galactus, then give the channel a subscribe, the video a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again, and goodbye for now.